Hi everybody, I'm Volker from Musik-Schmidt in Frankfurt, and today I would like to present you the Roland SP-404 SX. For all the ones who don't know the former module, so the SP-404, I will tell you what this thing is. Actually, it's a linear wave sampler that is perfect for your DJ equipment, or if you want to do some live acts and want to hit some different samples, or if you want to actually hit complete tracks out of that thing. You have many effects, so there are 29 in one effects that you can use actually. So like the normal stuff like filters, voice transformers, delays and all that, but you also have this big multi-FX button that allows you to select of 24 different kind of effects. So normal stuff like reverbs, tape echoes, chorals, flanges and phases, but also stuff like bit crusher or vinyl simulation, ring modulation, which I will present you in a few minutes. So you have 12 different pads, and what's also new in the SP-404 SX is that you don't have an internal RAM at the moment, so you just go over SDHC card, which is also new because the former model actually comes with compact flash cards. So Roland changed that because the SD format is much more known at the moment, and compact flash goes more and more down in the industry. So they concentrate themselves on SDHC and also put a 1 gig card into the package. So you don't have any internal RAM at the moment left. So we have only the banks for the card. The bank A, B, C, D, E and F are completely filled up with different one-shots or complete loops. So, for example, and if you put your own samples on it, which you can do over the editor that's also in the package, over PC or your Mac, you can use it like I did before with an internal samples. So that means you have your sample, put some effects on it, just let it play, reverse it, or what you want to do with it. So it's in your choice actually. You also surely can sample direct, so if you have a CD player or you're using turntables, whatever, you can go into the back part, into the inputs, to the line inputs, which are cinch inputs, and sample it direct. And you also have an internal microphone and can plug in a dynamic microphone in the jack input here. You also can change the level and can sample direct. How that works I will show you now. So we change into bank G because G is completely cleared, like H, I and J. You just put the microphone on, hit record, then all the pads that are cleared starts to blink, we hit the first part, say record, and then we start to speak. Test, test, 1, 2, test, test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test, test. Hit record again, and then you stop the record, and actually now... Test, test, 1, 2, test, test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test, test. And then you have your record. You also can use the hold button. Test, test, 1, and you will automatically loop that. Test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test, test. Now you can do some stuff like reversing. Always a funny thing.
Test, 1, 2, test.
And
test
also, surely you can use that
SP-404
effect, so I can use my filters.
Test, test, 1, 2, test. Test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test, test. Test, 1, 2, test. Test for Roland SP-404.
But also the multi-effect section. So that means you just hit the multi-effect button, and then you can change with a right knob here which effect you want to select. So actually we can, what do you want to have? Maybe we want to check out a phaser. So that's on number 5.
Test, 1, 2, test. Test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test.
Bit crusher on 14.
1, 2, test. Test for Roland SP-404 SX, test, test. 1, 2, test. Test for Roland SP-404 SX, test.
Or BPM loop on 24.
Test, 1, 2, test. Roland SP-4 SX, test. 2, test for SP-404 S test.
Yeah, actually, that's it. So we also have a little pattern sequencer that you can use to create some patterns. I can show you that here. You just hit pattern select, and then you have some. And the pattern sequencer actually surely reacts on the different one-shot samples you have inside here and can create it a bit like that. You have a quantize function also inside, but actually the playing loop function is the big function in the SP-404, so you don't have any kind of big stuff of correction in the pattern select. So it's for a little pattern sequence, it's okay, but actually if you really want to create patterns with one shots, you should actually go on for a groovebox or something like that. But as I said, for your DJ setup or something like that, it's absolutely amazing and it's absolutely perfect because you can hook up to 32 gigabytes of SDHC cards, which is absolutely enough to hook up complete tracks in 60-bit and 44.1 kilohertz. Yeah, actually that's it. I'm Volker from Musik-Schmidt. If you get any questions, just send an email or give us a call. We would appreciate it, or just come to our store. But if you're really hot off the instrument now, you can actually start to get it directly over our internet store. And at last I want to introduce you to our special service packages. So we have 33 days of money back. So if you don't like the instrument, you can give it back and you get your money back, actually. And also we have 66 days of exchange. So you have 66 days to say, no, that's not my instrument. I want to exchange it into something else. Yeah, I'm Volker from Musik-Schmidt. I hope you liked that introduction of the SP-404 SX, and I wish you a nice day.